Hello, everybody. Welcome to the weekend update, May 2nd. I know, we're already in May. It's crazy. Excited to drop some knowledge here today about all the market stats and everything going on here at Samson Properties. Lots of exciting news, a couple cool announcements today as well. We'll start with our weekly market report. Let's dive into the data here. Showings way up. I love this. 25,700 showings, up 35% from a week ago. Now, obviously, sometimes we get some holidays in there, but that is a tremendous jump week to week for sure, and 4% more than last year at this time. So I love seeing those showings up. It's good news overall. Our contracts were down a little bit last week. Maybe those contracts are coming hopefully, but I'm hearing that from a lot of people. A lot of showings, but maybe buyers being a little bit more particular. They've got some options. They're writing the contracts, but just not firing off a contract every time a house looks half decent. New listings, 1,970. Look at that inventory, baby. 27% more than last week. 23% more listings than went on this same time last week. And look down at the active inventory. 9,000 homes. 53.5% more than last year at this time and 10% more than last week. That is up to date. What's going on today? It is definitely flattened out some. And I know my voice sounds excited. You're like, oh, I wish I could sell my house. But I love a fair and balanced market. I love it. That's my favorite. I think it's the easiest to be a buyer. Once in a while, it's a little bit stressful to be a seller. But here's the key, guys. Just make sure you're setting the seller expectations up front. Show them these recent stats. Show them 50% more inventory on the market. Let them know, look, we may not get a contract in the first 24 hours or so on the market. I know that's the way it used to be. But we're going to get lots of showings. We're going to get some offers. It's all going to work okay. Keys are, make sure it looks great and is priced appropriately. If it doesn't look good or it's overpriced, you are going to sit and you are going to chase the market down. You have to keep making price reductions from that 30 days from now, 60 days from now. So you have to use that professionalism, do a good job up front to present these listings. North Central Virginia, 7,000 showings. That's up 30% from a week ago and almost 11% from a year ago at this time. Our new listings, 566, 10% more than a year ago at this time, about the same as last week. Active inventory, though, way up on this one, almost 2,700 active listings. That's 49% more than last year at this time. That is definitely flattened out. We had 53.5, now 49 in this market, so good stuff. Baltimore Metro, this one's always been a little bit less flush than the others. Almost 15,000 showings, 30% more than last week, 9% more than last year. At this time, new listing is 960. So that is 7% more than a year ago at this time and 5% more than last week. So definitely some more new listings hitting the market. 4,700 active listings. This 33% more inventory than we had last year at this time, 4.5% more than last week. That number was in the mid-20s last week. So it's definitely popped up. Not quite as high as the others, but definitely higher. Maryland, West Virginia, Panhandle. Remember, this is our smaller sample size, so the percentages can be shook a little bit easier. 2,000 showings, 2.5% more than last week, which is good. Our contracts are pretty flat. Listings, 203. It's pretty flat from a year ago at this time, but up 6% from last week. So that's good. 1,500 active inventories, 27% more than last year at this time. That's good stuff overall. We're seeing more inventory, still a lot of buyers, still a lot of showings. It's going to lead to a balanced market. Yes, you might need 10 showings to get that one contract or 18 showings to get 2 contracts. But guys, that's okay. It's okay. Make sure it looks good, price good, and your buyers get choice once in a while. We are still seeing the ones that get 17 contracts at overlist price or 5 contracts at overlist price. If you get the one that really looks good and is priced appropriately, people are finding it. But I love especially that buyers get choice. I hated where we were at a year ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago, where buyers didn't get any rights. They didn't get any contingencies. They had to overbid and give their right arm just to get a contract, and they didn't even know if they liked the house or not. This is a much more balanced market. So we'll keep pushing forward and keep you on up to date with the stats minute by minute here on the Weekend Update. Top performers from last week by individual volume. Angela Tanner, great job, Angela. Dilyara Daminova, my friend Dee. Johnny G, number 3. Linbin Zhuang and Taylor Mitchell. Oh, we got to get your new married name in there too, Taylor. We'll get that in there next time because I know you'll be up there again. Top 5 individuals and transactions. Dilyara Daminova, great job. Micah Dianda, great job, Micah. Julia Foard-Lynch, 2 of my new friends, Micah and Julia. They're in the top 3. Angela Tanner, number 4, and Johnny G, number 5. Fantastic job to our top 5 individuals. top teams in our company last week in volume. Fox Homes team, just crushing it. Shepherd Homes Group number 2, Carolyn Young team number 3, One South Realty Group number 4, and the K Group number 5. Fantastic job, those top 5 teams. Top 5 teams in transactions for the week. Fox Homes, double one. I love it. Great job, guys and gals. Shepherd Homes Group number 2, One South Realty Group number 3, Carolyn Young team number 4, and the Diaz team number 5. Special shout out here to Dustin Fox and Carolyn Young. Both were able to speak at our HQDU here at Chantilly. Fantastic knowledge, fantastic stuff, and I appreciate you guys giving back to our community there on Wednesday as well. All right, new announcement. This one came on quick. Exciting for all the people. A lot of people are hearing this for the first time for sure. Hello to Calvert County. We have our 39th office location in Prince Frederick, Maryland. The address is up there. It is flipped automatically already to a Samson location. This was a fantastic franchise by Exit by the Bay. Exit on the Bay. Just fantastic ladies there. Jen Anderson and Mary Eldridge, their owners. I've got to know them. They're fantastic. I got down to go. They got about 25 realtors in their company. I got to go meet a bunch of them on Tuesday in person, and we're excited that I think about all of them we'll see in the next couple of days here. It seems like everybody's on board with making the move to Samson. So that office is officially a Samson. Look for all the information on the Cardinal Nest. If you're in Waldorf, Bowie, National Harbor, and you get down going Calvert County down to Southern Maryland, that office is going to be open to everybody to use, and we're going to start recruiting that area as well very soon. So we're continuing to look around for great opportunities to continue to spread our footprint. So very excited to welcome Jen and Mary and the rest of the that company into our Samson family. So welcome to them, and we are now in Prince Frederick. So excited about that. We have a grand reopening as well this Thursday. I'm super excited about this. Everybody come out. Let's have a great time. We've got our grand opening celebration, 3 to 5 on Thursday. It's at our new office in McLean, 1313 Dolly Madison Boulevard. You cannot miss it driving down the main drag. Just drive down the main drag. You'll see the Samson sign and pull in. I love that. We're going to get so much visibility from this signage. It is the old Weicker office for those that know McLean very well, but we've new carpet, new paint, moved some walls around. It's going to look fresh and new and great. So we're really excited about this. We did officially move in yesterday, so some McLean offices, agents are in there open for business. If you do need to use it between then, you can. But we're planning to have our grand opening celebration on Thursday. If you do know anybody in that area that wants to learn about Samson, I'm going to be next door giving a lunch and learn 11:30 to 1:30 at Jay Gilbert's, a really nice restaurant, steakhouse, right down the street, almost in that same shopping center. So excited about our day out in McLean on Thursday. Our mail sales meeting, circle the date. It'll be May 19th, Wednesday, May 19th in the morning. So circle that on your calendar. At our last sales meeting, remember, we welcomed our new coaches, Arturo Salemi, Gunther Hemmer, Jason Miller, Kathy Pippin, and Lori Woodruff. So appreciate you guys joining Samson Plus. If you want more information about Samson Plus, join one of their Tuesday classes or go to the Samson Plus page on the Nest. Great information. Connect with Richard Bridges. He can talk to you more about our great coaching program here at Samson. Some upcoming events. Tomorrow, if you're watching this today on real time, tomorrow we're going to be in Winchester at the Apple Blossom Parade or Apple Blossom Festival. But there is a parade. We're going to have a float. Would love for you to come down, jump on the float with Samson and Cardinal, or just wave to us as we go by. So that's midday, like 2 to 4 o'clock. If you want more information, reach out to Cassie. We'll also have a booth at the Wine and Craft Festival in Front Royal. We got a new office in Front Royal there, so come visit our table there in a couple weeks. We will have some grand openings coming. Waiting for some signage in Front Royal and Hagerstown. Thinking end of May, early June, but we're excited to get on the calendar for those grand opening parties here in a few weeks at those 2 new locations as well. Prince Frederick, because I just announced them, we will have a grand opening there. Give us a couple weeks to kind of get our feet underneath us, but we'll probably do a grand opening there in a couple weeks as well. So excited about 3 new openings that we've had recently and a reopening there in McLean in a new office. Reminder, Zillow Showcase, if you've got a listing, you have to have it, especially with these new stats I'm saying, guys. We've got a more level market. It's more important than ever that you expose your listing as much as possible. Zillow gets more traffic than any website out there, and it's not even close. And I want my listing to look as good as possible on Zillow. First of all, I want to win the listing by telling that seller, hey, I'm going to put a Zillow Showcase ad on you, and it's going to increase your traffic 5x, 6x, 7x, and you're going to have a dashboard you can see it. I just think it's a great product overall, and I would encourage you to do it. We've got reduced pricing there off the norm for $250. June 18th, circle this date on your calendar. That afternoon, we got Jason Cheperdak, Dustin Fox, and Carolyn Young. They're going to all speak. International Country Club. It's going to be a great event in the afternoon there. Looking forward to some great knowledge from really three of the best realtors in all of Northern Virginia and all of the metropolitan area. All three of their teams just killing the game. Probably all going to go way over 500 transactions for their teams this year. So excited about that. Thank you all for giving back to the Samson community. Also, circle the date, August 1st. We're going to do Samson Cares. We're going to pack 50,000 meals. Look for more information on that, but you can set up on Friday or the event on Saturday. But I'd love to see, I want to see 4 times the amount of people in that picture, in the picture August 2nd. So looking forward to that. As a reminder, you can always go to joinsamson.com, see all of our upcoming lunch and learn events. We've got a bunch of them scheduled for the next couple weeks. So I'd love to spread the good word about Samson. So bring your friends, come have a great meal, learn about Samson. You know, sometimes people don't want to come because like, oh, should I come with my recruit? Should I not? Every single time somebody comes, they come to me after, they're like, I forgot half the stuff that we do that I'm not taking advantage of. So we'd love to have you at lunch, feed you a great meal, and remind you about a couple Samson things, the perks that you might not be using and you can start using in your business tomorrow. Remember, you do get recruiting rewards when you recruit people to those events. We're now also offering recruiting rewards if you bring people to HQ to you. We think it's a great showcase for all things Samson has. So bring a recruit in, get them to know our family. If they end up joining, you can get that recruiting reward as well. Our upcoming HQDUs are next week. We're in Martinsburg on Wednesday, Martinsburg, West Virginia, Waldorf the week after that. We'll hopefully be able to welcome a lot of our new friends from Prince Frederick up to that HQDU as well. And then Lake Ridge on the 28th to close out the month. Here's just a sample schedule for Martinsburg. We've got Monica Foster going to teach a class on Canva in the morning, business building, Real Scout. We've got a class from Cardinal, Lynn, just great. 2 classes from Cardinal. I love that. So lots of great stuff coming to you in Martinsburg on Wednesday. Looking forward to seeing you all out there. Let's dive into our contract trends now. So this is on 166 contracts we got last week. Remember the correlation here. The blue in the bottom, days on market, is less than 7 days. Up top is higher than list price. You know, as flat or fair as our market's gotten, in West Virginia, 2/3 of the contracts we got, 67%, were less than 7 days on the market. In Virginia, 44%, and Maryland, D.C., 33%. That's still a large percentage of the contracts that were less than 7 days on the market when they got a contract. That tells me still your best chance, show well, price well, you can still sell in less than 7 days. And if you look up, in West Virginia, 1/3 of them went over list price. Virginia, 48%, and Maryland, D.C., 34%. Virginia and Maryland, D.C., it's almost the exact same percentage of people that got a contract quick and went over list price. So it's a lot of times, you know, especially if you look at that the black, you know, the ones that lasted a long time typically went lower than list price. So there's a direct corollary in there a lot of times, guys. Seller subsidies are coming back a little bit. That's the blue at the bottom there. Not as much in Virginia, but Maryland, D.C., and West Virginia, we saw a lot of seller subsidies in our contract. The blues here indicate contingencies. So you can see financing, you know, most of the time. Appraisal, most of the time, about 2/3 in Virginia, but most of the time in the other jurisdictions. Home inspection, half and half in West Virginia, up to 35% in Virginia, 44% in Maryland, D.C. So it's not across the board, but we are seeing that contingency in there about half the time now. So prepare your sellers that might be a thing, especially if they're not priced appropriately. All right, last one I love here is the buyer rep compensation. 98% in general had the compensation in there. 6% were less than 2%, so smaller commissions. 16% were in that basically 2, but 2 to 2.5 range, so 2, 2.25. 71% were in that 2.5 to 2.99 range, so basically that's all the 2.5s, maybe a few 2.75s, and then 7% were 3% or more. So really we're still seeing about 3/4 of them are in that 2.5% bucket, then a few 2% or a few lower. So we are still seeing commissions hold up and kind of around that 2.5% number for the most part. So great stuff there. Cardinal Title Group has launched a new series. Their lawyers are going to be out and teaching. Come have lunch with us. I love this. So Tuesday, DC Noma. Wednesday, Silver Spring. Thursday, Bowie. And then in a couple weeks, National Harper. RSVP on the Cardinal's calendar. We'll also send some emails out about this, but we would love to have you come RSVP so we know how much to feed you. But come have lunch. with Cardinal Lawyer, and they're going to teach you a class. It's going to be good stuff. Answer questions, teach you some good stuff, but get to know our Cardinal Title Group staff and lawyers, especially in that Maryland, D.C. area here where all these classes are in May. Our classes for next week I want you to focus on. Tuesday, our group coaching with Samson Plus, Gunther Hemmer, about mastering your online lead conversion. Gunther's been working with online leads for a while, does a great job with them. Come learn some of his tips. Full schedule for next week. Weekly boost with Lynn, Monday morning. Get your Monday started great. Zillow Showcase training. I think that's supposed to be 11 o'clock, but check the Cardinal Nest for sure on that. But Zillow Showcase training Monday morning. Print marketing in the afternoon. That group coaching class with Gunther Tuesday at 10. The Maryland Broker Beat, that monthly class with Kara, our principal broker, about all things Maryland contract. Make sure you're on top of things. Tuesday morning. The Cardinal Lunch and Learn at Noma on Tuesday. Libby Mill, they're going to do an education event in our Richmond office on Tuesday. It's great. Bold Trail Basics with Will. MLS Essentials with Bright MLS Tuesday at 12 as well. Guys, Bright is a powerful tool. The more you can learn how to use it, the better. And then they've got Buyer Tools at 1 o'clock class on Tuesday as well. We've got HQ2U all day in Martinsburg on Wednesday. I'm looking forward to that. Silver Spring. Cardinals lawyers going to do their class Wednesday, like I talked about. And then Bold Trail landing and squeeze pages. Guys, if you don't know what those are ways to create business, create leads for free using the power of our website that you have there. Mastermind Thursday morning is the $5 to $10 million crew. Thursday, Will's class on Bold Trail is the CMA Core Present. Fantastic product. Whether you're using full Bold Trail or not, you can always use Core Present as a standalone. It's a great way to do your CMAs. Learning Trails class with Thursday, why start Jumpstart, and then Master Your Marketing with Special Niches. That's a Zoom class on Thursday with Lynn. Thursday afternoon, I want to see everybody at the McLean Grand reopening, 3 to 5. It's going to be fantastic. Friday morning, Fast Track Commercial Training with Aladdin, contract training, G-Car in DC with Noble Friday morning. It looks like, Friday morning, 10 to 11. Weekly mortgage update with First Heritage on Friday. Sky Slope training. We're going to do a training in Hagerstown Friday the 9th, 11 to 1. So that's an in-person training with Stephanie there. So check the Cardinal Nest for all your orientations, RSVP links, all the other classes going on. But I like to highlight a lot of the great things going on here. I love to share something going on in my life here to close out the update sometimes. And on the left there, you see my freshman Lily. She's fantastic. I love my Lily. And she was in Mamma Mia, the musical at Light Ridge High School. Last night was the first night. She did great. The whole cast was amazing. And they've got a couple more class performances Friday night and 2 on Saturday. So looking forward to that. So I had to showcase my star there, crushing it in Mamma Mia. I just want to say in closing, guys, thank you so much for all your support, all your hard work. Samson's doing fantastic. Appreciate all that support you bring to Cardinal Title Group, guys. Continue to give them opportunities to earn your business. They will do a great job with it. And the more you help them, the more we can continue to help you and make this company bigger and better for everybody. So thank you so much. And I will see you all Wednesday in Hagerstown and then Thursday at the McLean Grand Opening. Take care and have a great weekend.